Right.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that, give me that.
Let's go.
Green.
Let's go.
Switch everything, no threes.
Good defense, good defense. Yep.
That's fine, that's fine.
I'm on you, I'm on you, I'm on you.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Power versus
Let's go, Power.
everyone else.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Now Washington starting five. Kyle Kuzma out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Whitehead in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, we've got Maxey. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. George out there with Joel Embiid. And it's P in at the 4. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Pass to Embiid. To the paint. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit. Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's George, and he gets that one.
There's the athleticism from George, getting loose out there.
And we're about a minute into the first. That's tipped. Poole, the pass to Giddey. From deep. Poole shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Giddey. There's the drive. The shot won't fall.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer? No, there is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Kuzma outside. Outside Giddey. The 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Maxey, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bey with it, guarded now by Maxey. Will it go? Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And one thing you know about Bey, he invites contact.
Washington shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bey.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
So for the Wizards, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Whitehead. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Kuzma, and it's Coulibaly in for Poole. Here's P. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Indiana. Cornette passes to P. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's P. Clock at 6. Pass to Hield. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Hield missing. The Wizards trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And it's Coulibaly missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for 2, McKay.
And the first one at the line is good. Sars checked in for Bay. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 3. Last time they met in Washington.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
They've got Victor Oladipo. Also Tyrese Maxey out there. Joel Embiid is out there with George. And it's P in at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kuzma outside. The 3 sinks the tray. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, good seeing Kuzma knock it down from deep. Wanting to keep getting better from there. Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Now here's Coulibaly. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Whitehead. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Maxey against Poole. Here's George. Now Maxey. Still no points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to P from deep. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. Whitehead's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He dropped 27 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bay, he's checked in for Kuminga. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's P. 5 points in the game. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
And what a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Poole against Maxey. Another shot. It's rebounded by Washington. Whitehead's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And P gets it to go. P's got 9.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Whitehead. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Poole. Here's Whitehead. Embiid covers. Whitehead passes to Poole. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Kicks it to George. And so the ball out of bounds. Bay touched it last.
He had the right idea. He just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for Washington. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sadiq Bey out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Whitehead in at center. Pass to P. Back to Maxey. Takes a 3. And Bey pulls it down.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
From deep, Giddey. That shot, no good. 76ers trail by 6. Hardaway on the wing. He passes to Embiid. Here's P. Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Embiid finds Maxey. Here's P, guarded by Poole. P. It's rebounded by Washington. Whitehead's got 9 rebounds now.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Out of bounds, it'll be Washington's ball. In terms of 2 guards, these guys are putting in the work on the glass. Josh Giddey, number 1.
And I just love how he's willing to battle among the trees, using determination and agility rather than size to dominate on the glass.
Those little things, those hustle plays he makes, those go a long way towards helping the team each and every night.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma, and there's a 3-second violation. So a moment now to see the story for Jordan Poole. Oladipo's checked in for Hardaway. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Poole. 76ers trail by 10. Maxey passes to P. Stop the drought. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
First team foul.
And he makes the first. Vukcevic, he's checked in for Washington.
Taking 2.
And so he hits both. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Maxey against Giddey. Here's Whitehead. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's Giddey off the drive. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Wizards leading by 6. To the middle. George with a steal. Here's P. No good on the shot.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Vukcevic can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oladipo finds Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. And it's now just a 1-point Wizard lead.
They're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Now a timeout called by Washington. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves. Because the stats, they back that up.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Washington making some changes. Whitehead, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kuzma comes in for Sarr. And Sadiq Bey subbed in for Kuminga. Giddey with it. Guarded now by George. And it's Giddey missing.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Tim Hardaway is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's P in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Wizards.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the layup is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Philadelphia calls time here. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game. Pass to P. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a helping thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
It's Kuzma with the miss. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. They get the rebound. Goes back up. P, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of a slump, even for him.
Wizards ball.
Here's Giddey. And that one drops. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter. 76ers trail by 12. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Wizards lead by 12.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Pass to P. Hardaway on the wing. Here's P. Defended by Kuzma. P, no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Shooting for Washington.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Kuzma, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's P, defended by Kuzma, and he gets it to go.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Timeout called, the Wizards.
And your Sixers, Duke, Dancing.
Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jordan Poole.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 76ers trail by 12. Here's P. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Washington has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Inside, here's P. The kick out to Maxey. Pass to P. Back to Embiid. Over Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Giddey missing. The 76ers shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's P. The Sixers with another miss. Wizards leading by 14.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Wizards.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jordan Poole.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's Giddey. So we see the Wizards taking the W here.
The end of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson. Grant Hill and Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks.